Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and the next Dragonflight major content update of patch 10.1, Embers of Neltharion, arrives in less than 4 weeks. An update full of new seasonal content, featuring a brand new raid, a new set of Mythic Plus dungeons, and a massive revamp to Dragonflight PvP. We're also getting a brand new zone, new factions to befriend, more dragon riding updates and customization options, new recipes to learn for every profession, and so much more. Many have begun to return back to Dragonflight to make their final preparations before the patch officially launches, as everyone wants to make sure that they get a strong head start from the get-go as soon as the new seasonal content launches. If you're looking to make your return back into the Dragon Isles to prepare for the upcoming patch of 10.1, then this video will go over the things that you can start working on right now to make sure you have a strong head start once this update finally arrives. But right before we get into this preparation video, most of you guys watching these are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. If you still haven't picked your main for the patch 10.1 or are potentially thinking of changing your main class in the near future, it might be a good idea to get a few characters ready ahead of time. Currently, none of the class tuning for 10.1 is final, meaning that we still don't know which spec or playstyle is going to be the strongest when it comes to endgame content. Getting a handful of classes you are interested in ready ahead of time can help you make that final decision down to the last minute, especially since catching up new alts is incredibly easy. Currently, Dragonflight is experiencing a turbulent Timeway event, where every week marks a new time walking expansion. During time walking, players can go back to re-experience older dungeons from different eras of World of Warcraft. Through these dungeons, you can collect time-warped badges, which can be traded for mounts, toys, and transmog items. Gear your alts by defeating time-walking bosses, and after finishing 5 time-walking dungeons, you can collect a treasure cache containing heroic quality vault raid items. Time walking is also perfect when trying to level fresh characters from level 60 all the way to level 70, with the dungeon bonus offering far more experience than random Dragonflight dungeons. Most of the time walking runs can take roughly between 5 to 8 minutes depending on your group, and the groups for these are usually active, with everyone trying to get the weekly dungeons done on their mains and alts, meaning that most of you that queue for the DPS role are bound to spend very little time in the waiting queue in most cases. If you want to increase your leveling speeds, you can invest gold into leveling gear, with heirloom items sold by heirloom vendors, which can be found atop of the gates in Orgrimmar for the Horde and in Ironforge, Hall of the Explorer's library for the Alliance. While these items don't directly increase your leveling progress, they do amplify your rested experience, which helps speed up the leveling grind. Perfect if you have multiple alts parked in the capital city that you haven't played in a good bit and are planning on catching them up next. Once you reach max level, head over into the Forbidden Reach to gear up quickly by slaying rares, looting treasures, and completing daily quests for primal gear tokens. Of course, you also could head into dungeons and raids to gear through endgame content, but patch 10.1 is going to offer more efficient ways of catching up future characters once the new world events, gear upgrade systems, and the seasonal content has been added during the Embers of Neltharion launch. And while we're on the topic of catching up, if you plan to PvP during Dragonflight Season 2, then you may want to stock up on honor points ahead of time. As with all the previous expansions, a new PvP season marks a fresh starting point for all of the new competitors, where base starter combatant PvP items will scale to item level 424, which is equivalent to the best items obtainable during Season 1. Season 2 Conquest gear will scale up to a maximum item level of 450, meaning that the new honor gear will sit somewhere in the middle, likely around item level of 437. Season 2 honor gear is going to have a much higher scaling level compared to the last season's Conquest gear, making it a lot more valuable. And just like in the previous expansions, conquest points generally reset with every new season, but honor points can carry onwards for every character, meaning that stocking up on honor points early means obtaining a more competitive PvP set of items once Season 2 officially launches. And the best way of earning honor points is by competing in casual PvP, like random battlegrounds, epic battlegrounds, or brawls, while working on completing PvP weekly quests on the sideline. The official launch of patch 10.1 brings with it new content, like the raid of Aberrus, a new set of dungeons, and PvP changes with the Dragonflight Season 2 update. But it also marks the end of Dragonflight Season 1, meaning that you have a limited time left to complete this season's challenges and collect all of the rewards before they are officially gone. Those of you raiding may want to hurry up and slay Raszageth quickly to earn the ahead of the curve and the prestigious cutting edge achievements. Dungeon delvers should look to complete their Keystone Master to earn the Hailstorm Armoridon mount, or go all the way for Keystone Hero and earn dungeon teleports as the ultimate reward. Those of you looking to PvP should try to obtain the 1800 rating in any bracket to earn their elite PvP armor sets, 2100 rating if you want to unlock the seasonal PvP enchant, or go all the way to Gladiator to earn the unique dragon riding appearance. Defeating Raszageth on Mythic, earning Keystone Hero, or obtaining 2400 PvP rating in any bracket awards you with a cosmetic alternative appearance of this season's tier, which can be applied to any color variation across any one of your characters. Picking up professions ahead of patch 10.1 could prove to be quite lucrative, as most recipes, weapons, consumables, and other valuables can be crafted during Embers of Neltharion. Getting ahead of your professions could mean making a bit of gold if you stumble across a rare recipe ahead of everyone else. Being able to craft high quality items more consistently can also help you build up a big list of clients looking to outfit themselves with the best goods to compete in Season 2. Crafting professions like blacksmithing, leatherworking, and tailoring will be able to craft brand new embellished weapons and armor, which come with additional combat benefits. Alchemists will be able to craft new cauldrons for raids to utilize, and can now craft ultimate potions of power and list them on the auction house. And enchanters will be able to craft reagents which can further upgrade the quality of other crafted items. But if you're not sure which profession interests you the most, there's always gathering, like herbalism, mining, and skinning, which could help you make a bit of early gold once you dive into the new underground zone. The earlier you begin catching up your professions, the more skill points you'll be able to collect and invest before this next new update. In patch 10.1, we get introduced to a new faction of the Niffin, which has their own set of renown and reputation for you to grind out, earning various rewards like catch-up gear, mounts, pets, and other variety of cosmetics. While renown isn't mandatory in Dragonflight, many in the community find it even more appealing, because it's all optional, and most will work on their renown to help advance their professions, earn new dragon riding appearances, and unlock story chapters which can help flesh out the Dragon Isles. And if you don't want to juggle all 5 faction renown at once, it might be a good idea to finish up what's currently available so you can easily focus on the Niffin rep once patch 10.1 drops. Currently, catching up on renown is rather quick, as every envoy found in the Forbidden Reach offers additional gains with their faction. Finding scrolls when combating threats on the Reach can lead you to treasures, which can become reputation insignia to help advance your renown. These insignia are also account-wide, meaning that you can funnel them from your alts to your main to complete your renown more quickly. Finally, we have the Trading Post. While the Trading Post has nothing to do with the patch 10.1 or any of the upcoming content, the Trading Post rotation happens around the same time as patch 10.1 launches. So if you still haven't collected your weekly cosmetics, like transmog gear or weapons, or the Egg Bob pet, or even the Magenta Cloud Serpent mount, then you may want to purchase them quickly before the next set of Trading Post goodies arrives next month, a day before patch 10.1 officially launches. And this is going to be the full list of everything you can start working on right now to prepare for the arrival of the patch 10.1. I want to thank all of you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you planning to head into Embers of Neltharion playing the same main class that you've been playing so far? Or are you potentially planning on making the switch heading into this next new update? What are your thoughts about the preparation list that we were able to put together for today's video? And do you personally have any of your own recommendations for any of the players looking to have a strong start in the patch 10.1? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.